Uh, Hello, folks. My name is Am. Sometimes I make mistakes, and this one's going to be a fairly quick video. I just wanted to show off the other things that I found in here as I've been looting. I have been back on the ship a couple of times to just drop off some things. There is a lab computer here with fauna research notes, classification, when category when cataloging new fauna, please use the following prefixes: CV, carnivore; HV, herbivore; OV, omnivore. If upon further study that classification must change, then reassign using the usual nomenclature. Do not adjust the numbers of subsequent species in the catalog. Taxonomic subspecies will also use the parent prefix, as in HV44-001. Research. Research on fauna should track the organism at all stages of development, from larval to adulthood. All factors, exogenous and endogenous, are to be included in the study, as well as the effect of diet, toxic agents, and chemicals on organ systems. Tissues and cells, in addition to hormones, enzymes, and receptors, genetic study, and alteration must be conducted in a separate environment to avoid contamination of data. Safety standards. In addition to standard mass protocols, all scientists are required to follow rules specific to individual fauna. The safety of not just the researchers, but the families and staff can be compromised by a lack of care. Flora. Primary directive. Provide actionable data on all areas of plant xenobiology, including ecology, evolution, physiology, as well as the ecosystems in which the flora thrive. Departments will be assigned experts in specific fields, whether it be plants, algae, fungi, or lichen. I believe that there's a specific name for the kind of person that researches algae. Give me a moment. A phycology. And I believe that there's one for lichen as well. Which is literally a lichenologist. Probably should have expected. Obviously, there are various names for people who conduct studies on plants. And someone who researches fungi is called a mycologist. Lab analysis. Quantitative analysis of Flora VP0184 has begun to study medicinal and other scientific applications of the root. Results will subcategorized by feasibility on 3 factors: 1. General efficacy; 2. Cost of extraction and synthesis; 3. Transportability. There are concerns of the psychoactive properties found in the leaf lamina, which can be activated when combusted. We currently have no data on its effects on humans. Botanical study of A30012. Taken from Archimedes 3, found primarily in wetlands, flora native to the region, typically possess wide xylem diameters optimized for water transport efficiency. However, mountain flora such as A30012, designed with narrow conduits that protect against further climates and frost-induced cavitation. That cavitation is kind of a funny word. I don't have a specific definition, but I can certainly get one if you give me a moment. But I believe it's kind of I believe it's like bubble formation, effectively. Okay. Yep, got it here. Cavitation, which is rapidly collapsing bubbles, effectively. I would certainly encourage folks to look into that more. Water transport efficiency is sacrificed for storage and durability, as well as retention leaf lamina. Based on the data, the team believes the plant is an ideal candidate for inclusion in the terraforming projects of rough, inclement biomes. Biochemical toxicology, compound GACX, study purpose, explore molecular mechanism by which compound GACX affects cancer progression. Injections at the tumor site are designed to induce cell cycle arrest, but have no lasting effect on cell apoptosis or apoptosis, something like that. Previous studies have shown some evidence of cell mutation or necrosis, which is basically when tissue dies off, which is believed to be an outlier, but caution will be taken given the value of various specimens. Hypothesis: preliminary data shows cancer found in the epithelial cells of bile ducts is extremely pernicious in most species. Compound GACX with non-synthetic DNA and molecule genome X extracted from glands of flora species A26V may be a promising growth suppressor. Preliminary conclusions: studies in vivo on genetically modified fauna show a 15% reduction in tumor growth. For the moment, I'll double check what in vivo means because there's a lot of fun scientific terms, and the kind of science that I'm interested in is not necessarily like bioscience so much as like metallurgical sciences. So, yeah, basically, in vivo means in the living. So in the cells. In a living organism, in living cells, or something like that, right? Combined with genetic inhibitor, we see that multiplied by a factor of 2. In summary, this presents a theoretical basis for further study. Funding requests forwarded to leads at MAST. Survivability of xenodigestion. Determine if the human can survive ingestion and extraction from species CV82. The experiment will measure levels of common digestive enzymes, lingual and gastric, lipase, which I believe is just like fats, your lipids, pancreatic amylase, and measure acidity levels over extended durations. Post-experimental vivisection will analyze enzyme secretion gland structures in the stomach, pancreas, and small intestine of CV82. Okay, hypothesis based on patient records and anecdotal evidence. It is hypothesized that consumption of species CV82 is survivable due to the slow-acting digestive system and reliance on salivary amylase that is unable to penetrate common fabrics. The experiment does not account for absence of clothing materials during the ingestion. Conclusion: dummy subjects in full spacesuits experience zero degradation of the exterior fabric from gastric and lingual lipases. However, pancreatic peptidases, excuse me, pancreatic peptidases show damage after 14 hours. Survivability is estimated at a maximum of 16 hours. Okay. Preliminary conclusion: dummy subjects and full lingual. Right, I've already read that. Lovely. Biochemical toxicology. Okay, already read that. Discussion forums. Administrator Chambers. I received the notes regarding Helena Chambers, and I'll do my best to address all of your concerns at our next meeting. I do understand why it can be difficult to have someone without a scientific background making decisions on the research, but please remember that at the end of the day, we are all pulling on the same rope. Dr. Ricardo Bosch, why are you not in charge? VP0184 Abuse. Hey guys, not to be a worrywart, but I am slightly concerned about the psychoactive properties of species VP0184 and the potential for involuntary abuse. I'm no snitch, but I've noticed a couple of really bizarre proposals as of late, including this one about xenodigestion. Not to call anyone out, but who cares how one person can survive inside some predator's stomach? This isn't the best use of mass resources, guys. I'm sure Ricardo would agree, Dr. Fernando Pena. I would prefer to... You know what? I'm not going to get into that. Regarding VP0184 abuse. That might be a coincidence. This might be a coincidence, but the day after we discovered the psychoactive properties of that particular flora, Dr. Baines described this incredibly bizarre dream about being devoured by a snake. But you know how private he is about his research. I didn't push the issue because it's none of my business, and because honestly, Dr. Baines scares me. Anonymous. Lovely. So the dead scientists here. I've cleaned up most of the stuff, and I'm just gonna do my usual selling off screen, unless I run into something here. But I really shouldn't. Give me a moment. I believe it's upstairs here. There is a scientist in here. You can see I've looted this. I've also looted this off screen. Here we go. Floor control computer. Open the doors. I believe that there was another terminal or notepad or something that I found. Okay, so psychoactive. What is this supposed to be? Is this like a reference to like sleeping tree sap or something? Oh, it's not, huh? Alright, well it gave me FIBO. You know that good dietary FIBO. These are some bizarre looking plants. Am I right in that this looks carnivorous? Is that what it's supposed to look like? Lovely. Okay. I'm not seeing anything particularly exciting in here, so I may call this one pretty quickly here, actually. But there might also be something else in somewhere. We've already looked at this. Okay, grab the microscope. Let's see. I believe I found a data slate somewhere, but I don't know where it is. It might be out front. That might be it. I'll tell you what. If I manage to find the data slate, and I might not, but if I do manage to find it, I will let folks know, and I will pick it up and I will play it. Okay, there's literally nothing there that I can use. Okay, this is a Flora desktop organizer thing. Lovely. Honestly, I probably should have picked it up in the first place, but I kind of forgot to, if I'm being completely honest. I will probably have a fair bit to sell here just because I've looted most everything from the station because I haven't done that in a hot minute. Let me see, I am not... I was kind of hoping I might find it in here somewhere. It's not in here, it's not here. Oh, I nearly missed those. Lovely. Always good to come in and double check an area, huh? Let me see. It might be over here. Some markers, tablet. drink pack of some form. Ah, there is a command computer here, which is the other thing I was looking for. Take the recon stim. We'll come back to that in just a moment here. But I might be able to find something else here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Obviously, I've looted all of this just because anything that's not nailed down can make money. And unfortunately, we do still have to deal with capitalism in space. The command computer. Team goals: establish culture, perform audit of all activities on the star station, tighten budget of accounting, improve documentation are goals for this quarter. That's real rough. Spectre management. As an administrator, it's important to establish the right culture. These are the lessons I learned while earning my master's in business administration. Oh no! As well as during the development of the Spectre management system. As management, it's our job to supervise aggressively, provide the relevant feedback, engender the appropriate amount of fear so they correct their behavior and train their minds to expect your presence. Lastly, repeat the process. Using Spectre management, our researchers will be looking over their shoulders at all times and subsequently correct their behavior on their own. Helena Chambers, MBA, Chief Administrator, Star Station RE939. Evacuation drills. As you may have heard, we are changing our evacuation protocols. Lieutenant Aubrey will brief you all with the details. As long as I am the head of this star station, safety of management and high-ranking officials will remain a priority, and the changes are designed to ensure that outcome. Helena Chambers, MBA, Chief Administrator of the Star Station, RE939. Ooh. Hey, remind me again why we're allowing a business major to try and run, who clearly hasn't taken an ethics class in their life to try and run something like this? Right. Incompetent upper management. That's it. I think I found something somewhere, but I honestly don't remember where. I'll tell you what. I will do one more patrol here on the ground. Right.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Pretty soon you're going to be like, well, you know, you should start leaving things behind, and I just don't know what to believe these days, Sarah. I really don't. Let me see. There is a dead... Oh, there's a Pakamochi here. I so vaguely remember there being like a little... Just a little thing somewhere on like Dr. Baines or someone. Actually, did I maybe pick it up? Ricardo Bosch's notes: high seedling performance, overall ability to thrive in non-native environments, grade A plasticity, rating based on general adaptability to known biomes, as well as durability in artificial habitats, leaf and stem anatomy. DNA sequencing and deconstruction of morphological data shows strong xenobiological structure. Electron microscopy scans and preliminary data on chemical reactions stimuli indicate this may be a candidate for further study. That might be it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Wow, I am severely injured at this point in my life. Kind of hoping I might find like a little thing in here somewhere, like some form of I don't know, note. Do we not document our entire lives on a notepad here? Okay. Oh, congratulations, you nearly killed me. This is Lab 03. Let's see here. Was it in here, maybe? I've already checked in here, haven't I? I genuinely have no idea where this is, so, sorry. I'll tell you what, if I do find it, I will, make a note to, I will actually make a note to play it or to look at it, right?
Is it
but
really necessary
there
for
it
you to drag
is.
around all that gear?
There it is. Sarah, I thought you were being supportive. Come on, Sarah. Be supportive of my endeavors. Can we bring along the little cleaning bot? Can we rescue it? I think it'd be really fun to rescue it. Alright. Okay. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a session. It might be in here. Because I don't believe I fully explored this area. So, plenty of dead people here. Zealots. I did run into, I don't know if I mentioned it, I did run into one more. Oh yeah, oh baby. Okay, hold on. Take an alien stir fry. Take a little drink pack of whiskey. Get a little drunk. Not too drunk, mind you, just a little. Excuse me, pardon me. I love you, buddy.
Hello, Captain.
Alright. I'll tell you what, why don't we call it a session there? I did mention this was going to be a shorter one. So, yeah.